Winter weather is upon us, which means it's time to bundle up.
I mean, not today, but it's coming. We know it's coming. But you do want to make sure that your four-legged family members are staying safe and warm.
That's right. I have specialty barn cats at my house, and I want to make sure they're protected. So here to give us some tips and keep them safe and well this winter is Beth Peralt from the Lewis and Clark Animal Hospital. Hello, Beth.
Hello. Thanks for being here, Beth. So can you tell us about the different types of animals, first of all, who might be most at risk during cold weather, especially if they are outdoor animals?
Yeah, so the biggest problem is the really small ones, anything that's sick or if it has really short coat. They tend to struggle a little bit more with colder weather. Like that poor cat there has a frozen ear. And that can happen when it's cold outside, and they can end up with frostbite, and that can be an issue. They can frostbite their feet. Ears, noses, tails tend to be most at risk.
So Beth, obviously these are outdoor animals. We're not going to bring them in the house for the winter. So how do we keep them safe outdoors when it gets so chilly?
Yeah, so providing a place that's going to protect them from wind and rain and snow and dampness is going to be the big thing. Rubbermaid totes, you can nest like two of them inside of each other and then put like styrofoam around it. So the cat's not touching the styrofoam, but it's insulating it, and that can be a good option. The other thing that some people find works really well is to take like an old igloo cooler and cut a hole in it so that they can get in and out, and then put straw in it so that they can cozy up and be warm in there. And then make sure you change the straw out if it were to get damp or something with them tracking snow in and out.
I gotcha. And Beth, I think I did learn that you should use straw and not fabric items like blankets, because blankets can get wet and retain the moisture and they freeze. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is going to be harder to change a frozen blanket out of a tote than it is frozen straw. And a lot of moisture or snow will sink down into the straw rather than stay on the surface level like it will on some blankets.
Yeah, so I think we should go down memory lane here a little bit and check out, I actually have some pictures of my famous barn cats. Here's Kip, the original king of the roost here. I thought Kip was a girl until a year into it. There's Oliver down there on one of his favorite perches. One of Hank the horse there's in the back. Next we have the new kitten. Here's Jerry. We call him Jerry Cat. He was a runt, but he's doing great now. And finally, we have our brooding troubadour. There is Pickett.
Brooding troubadour.
Yeah.
Well, I do love, we love animals on this show, certainly, and we wish we could have them all inside of our homes, but it's just not the case. That tip about not using a blanket really surprised me. I didn't ever think of something like that, Beth, so that's a great thing to let people know. Don't just throw out a blanket and think that's going to help. Anything else you'd like to let people know if they happen to have a cat or a barn cat or animals that are outside their home that they want to make sure are staying safe this winter?
That ice melt, it can be pretty dangerous if they eat it, so cats groom themselves, so even the pet safe stuff can be a problem sometimes, so keeping it away from areas that they frequent a lot can be really helpful also. And then just trying to keep them warm and dry. And then if you have indoor cats, don't set up your little igloo cooler or tote next to your cat's favorite window, or it's going to make your inside cat angry.
Oh, good tip. Very good tip.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Beth. And again, Beth is a vet technician at Lewis and Clark Animal Hospital. You can keep up with her on Facebook by following Rover and Whiskers Behavior, and that is on Facebook.